Hi, I'm the Killer Bee. I'm also Steam Dead Dave Overbee. What I'm going to try and explain to you is some of the simple things you need to know. All you really need is a bag like this. You don't need all that other stuff. A speed bag ain't nothing but a show-off bag. You don't need a jump rope, all that rope. That's all going to just mess your legs up in time. It's going to burn you out. Don't bother with all that. If you do what I'm showing you, a half hour to an hour at the most of going slow and easy is all you need to do. The power and speed will come all by itself if you just slow down. Haste only makes waste. What you want is a bag like this. This is good for most anybody. This is an 80-pound bag. It hangs a little above my head, but that's all you really need. And you need on the top of the 4 chains hooked to one linkage, just a little above my head. This may be a little high. It should be about here. But the thing is, it will retaliate and come right back at you. And you learn to move back and forth with when you step in or around it. You head down here at the hips, smash, bash. When you hit them down here at the legs, right here below the hip, it crushes them with the backhand grenade. Step across, back elbow, step the other one. Come in with this one, always protect. Jab him in the groin. Come up to his face, come unloop, smack and whack. The same foot in front with the same arm. As you rotate, you see what I'm saying? You always, when you pull back, this one's in front, go forward. But you always want these arms whipping so that when you whip over, your hand coils over his fist like a whip. And then you just throw it out, come back into yourself, step back with this one, lean back in with the sidewinder into his head. Come back under, hit him on the other side, come back over, grab him at the hips here, and you use one hand to pull and one hand to push. You do this, you push and pull like this as you twist him. Now you got him going all over the place. If you grab him here at the hips or his ass, you can pinch on his ass and do the same thing like this. But you want to shuffle your feet back and forth so you're pulling him all over the place. Then you always do the rotor propel. That's how you smash into his hips, come into his groin, come up to his face on the loop, smack and whack. Paddle wheel over his face with the hammer slammer. Overhead hammer slammer like your sword fighting where you throw his hands this way and this way. You just always coil these hands, throw them out, throw them this way. Always bring your arms into yourself like you see me doing here. Don't leave them out here. And don't be stiff-legged standing up. You always want these legs bent all the time as you shuffle back and forth like you see me doing here. And bring the same arm with the same leg. Left with the left and the right with the right in the front. Don't swing with this leg back here. Now you're reaching. If you hit him at all, it's going to be a love tap. You want to bring that leg with it. You drive through his face, okay? Come back in with the backhand grenade to his face, unloop, smack and whack, where you always coming under his arms, knock him out the way this way and this way. Don't get in a trade punch situation. You don't want to trade punches. You want to deliver him and put real impact to him. You want to drive into his gut. You don't get down and punch. You get down, but you shuffle your hips with your feet moving back and forth with an upper, I call it the tummy tuck. You tuck into his stomach with a lift to it. And if you punch straight, it's a poke. That ain't going to be near as effective as if you're driving and twisting into it like that. And then you want to drill into his ribs. You want to spin these arms over into his kidneys, his ribs, and then you come around like this, always throwing the arms this way and this way. But you want to throw these elbows out like this. You can hit him here, push him over here, come back, hit him again, hit him, push him, come up, grab, twist, spin, jerk, toss, and throw. Okay, here you are. And you just tap and tag the bag. The power and speed, I guarantee, will come. You just practice these habits, and then you no longer have to think about it. You'll just react on it like this. And you hit it, come up with the Rodeo Bronco Buckaroo. But that's how you do it. Just slow down, take your time, do it redundantly each time until you build the muscle memory, not the muscle hustle. It's not about the muscle, it's about the leverage. You lift like you're curling weights. Always throw these arms in circles, so when he's throwing his hands are going to slide off. And then you're right here to come over, or you come up, come back around, like this as you knock his hand, come right back into his face, like this, okay? Then you just practice this and the habits will come. Build the right habits each time. Once you build a habit, it's a habit you're going to be stuck with. Do not build the wrong habits. That's why it takes these black belts years to become half good, because it takes them so long because they build the wrong habits. Build the right habits. Stay away from certain equipment. Get a bag like that and hang it like I showed you. And you'll do fine with just that. And if you shadow box it, you've seen how I shadow box, you go slow and easy. You don't go fast and hard. Going fast and hard is only going to be wasteful because you're going to pick up the wrong habits. Slow down and only train 3-4 days a week for about a half hour, no more than an hour. Start off doing a half hour, 3-4 days a week for the first month. Second week, go 40-45 minutes and same way, slow and easy. The third month, go a little faster, but not super fast. Just stay about the same, but just go maybe an hour, okay? But you stay consistent going the whole hour, not taking breaks between rounds. You don't need to take all them breaks if you're going slow and easy. Don't burn yourself out, and you don't want to train every day because now you're going to get mentally stale. Don't do that. Stay fresh. When you come in fresh, by taking a day here and a day there off, you're going to do a lot better. You're going to be more focused. Good luck. Fighting tight is how you fight right. And again, I'm Sting Him Dead. Dave O.B., the Killer Bee.